Look at that frozen
I
picture.
could have
You could have
could
done
have
a lot
brought
of
it out.
things. You could have done a lot of things there, Devin, with that frozen second.
We work on a. This is live, but we work on like at least 24-hour delay. So we have time to edit out all the bad things I say. But it is live. It's very live.
Um, it is live. It's 100% live. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a
And
brand
stream it
new
right now tomorrow.
episode of On It. We're here. You're me. I'm you. You got me. You got Devin.
You, me, you.
Devin's
Yes.
got a club.
Elmo's World.
What kind of club you got? Is that the same one?
Same one as always. Pitching wedge.
Okay. Devin and his pitching wedge. What's your favorite club?
I got a bunch right now.
Okay,
it's a 3-wood.
Okay.
Am I what?
I didn't know if you were gonna like hit me with like a brand or something or something like, or if you were gonna hit me with like just a.
It's a 3-wood, but it's a Nike 3-wood.
Oh, okay.
They stopped making clubs a while ago, and their club it's still good. It's old, but it's good.
Oh, they stopped and like they still don't.
Yeah, no, they don't. No, all my clubs are old.
Why? Whoa. Yeah, I'm hacking along right now, but why? Why wouldn't they make? I mean, Nike does everything, but they don't do clubs.
Well, they did for a long time. Tiger played their clubs, and then a lot of people played their clubs. Some people, and then 2016 they shut down their whole golf department.
So they don't make clothes.
They used to make. Well, they make clothes and gloves and shoes and that
Which
shit.
is not clubs.
They used to make clubs and golf balls, but they have since stopped.
Clubs are like the one thing you. So Nike golf balls aren't a thing anymore.
No, sir. So if you find one, if you find a Nike Mojo, you got. I bet you got a Nike Mojo. You got a Nike Mofo on that motherfucker.
I got a Nike golf ball.
Yeah.
Like I found.
Hold on to that bitch.
I'm gonna definitely.
In 100 years, you can sell it for $8. So hold on to her.
There's pennies going for $10K nowadays. I can.
But this is a golf ball.
I can get a golf ball.
Give it like 3,000 years, you can sell it for a lot of money.
I can get a golf ball going. No, because then what is that gonna do for my great?
The thing is, like golf balls, they never leave the earth. They're somewhere. They're in a pond or in a tree or somewhere.
Yeah, no, golf balls are everywhere. If I truly was dedicated to some type of golf life and just wanted a bunch of balls, I'd probably just go to a bottom of a lake or like something.
They make things that they'll just like the picker uppers at a driving range. They'll drag one across the bottom of like a pond.
Sounds like a perfect idea. But Devin, we got a lot of shit to talk about.
It's not golf related.
It's not golf related. It's NBA related, and I just feel like this has been. I mean, it's what? So 2 days of NBA free agency, and
a day. No,
started.
It was Sunday
6
night.
p.m. on Sunday.
6 p.m. on Sunday. Yeah,
and it's been kind of. I mean, it's like I mean, I don't want to be super dramatic, but there's been a lot of names. There's been a lot of moves. There's been a lot of shit has happened. A lot of shit.
I mean, nothing that wasn't too unexpected, but in terms of names.
Okay, gotcha.
Because we all knew that names we just didn't know where these names were moving to. But yes, the names that have moved to said places is a bit weird.
Well,
you predicted 2 of them correctly.
I can't remember what my predictions were, but
we'll go through.
We'll get to them. But
yeah,
first thing I want to talk about is the whole Clippers organization and everything they've been doing and everything's been going on with them.
Yes,
which has been a lot. Now, first of all, the biggest thing, which obviously involves another team, PG.
Paul George. Gone. You predicted correctly.
Paul George
said he was going to the Sixers.
Is no longer a Clipper. He is a Philadelphia 76er, which, I mean, we got to talk about that. I mean, that's the biggest thing out of the besides. I mean, okay, you want to remove that and talk about like what's going on with the Clippers? We could talk about that. But before that, Paul George going to the Sixers.
Yeah,
is for a healthy lineup. Obviously, the first thing you got to go over is if it's healthy.
Yes.
like like okay, like Jimmy is like a or Jimmy like Paul George like
Joel.
Paul George is like a
Oh,
way better Tobias Harris. You
yes.
know, like a
Who's
way better Tobias Harris.
no longer there. Yes.
But Paul George goes from playing with a very injury prone player, goes
Yeah.
over to Philly to play with another super injury prone player.
Yes.
Now, was it the move I wanted to see or expected? Like like did I think it was gonna happen? Yes, but
Yeah.
like I
Did you
thought
really think it was gonna happen?
there was more factoring in. Like I thought, you know, a I thought Golden State had a lot of confidence in getting Paul
Yes.
George with how like
Well,
because
they tried to trade for him, no?
I mean they pretty much said Clay is gone. Like we're not.
Yeah, no,
I mean
that's
they
been
made it pretty obvious that Clay
yeah,
was walking, but
yes. Now Clay
we're not
walked,
walking back.
and they have not found a
Oh,
suitor just yet.
we'll get into Golden State because I can't wait to talk about Golden State. Um, but I mean, Paul George to Philly, I I feel like it's I mean it's really fresh. It's a new big three. It's a brand new big three: Tyrese, Paul George, and Joel.
It's a weird big three, but it's one that I think can work just because every player has their role. They're a different. They're all different players. None of them, hopefully, none of them step on each other's feet. But you gotta. Maxi's a point guard now,
Yeah.
small forward, and Paul George, and then big boy. So yeah, I like it.
See, what I look at is, you know, Paul George, he signed a 212 year 4 year deal or 212 mil 4 year deal.
212 years.
212 mil 4 year deal. Maxi,
Paul's immortal.
they also gave Maxi a $200 million max deal.
Yes, yes.
So
I'm assuming Embiid has a maxer.
a lot of money getting invested into this big three. And
Is
I'm
there a
not,
cap in the NBA anymore?
it's not really a thing anymore.
I don't
It's
think it
like it's not
is
a thing.
because
But
everyone has a super
but
max or a max that's $200+ million.
but it'll be a thing. It's gonna be a thing, and that's the biggest thing for me is you're putting a lot of money into players or a big three that in the grand scheme of things, it's like besides Maxi, high chance that those two could get hurt. There's a high chance that they're
Sure.
not going into the
Yeah.
postseason 100% healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
Exactly.
going to sit here and say they're going to have season-ending injuries, but will they be 100% going to the playoffs? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think that there's going to be nights that Paul George has to carry the load, and like to me, it's will they find their groove, and will they be able to get all on the court at the same time? Because if there's nights where you know it's just all right, Paul George has to carry the load because Joel can't play, or vice versa, or fuck, it's a night where Maxi has to go out and drop 35, like
Yeah.
and then they get into the playoffs and you know a series situation and they're not even fucking used to playing with each other.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we'll have to see. We obviously have
But
years.
fully healthy, it's going to be a team to look out for in the East.
It's definitely something to look out for, especially in the East.
If PG can, I mean, they'll they'll be a fun team to watch, and a team that actually might have a chance because I mean now if one of their guys goes down, they might have a little bit of a chance. But before it was, once you lose one, they're done.
Yeah, I mean, just off the head, like do like they have a chance.
No, I mean, yeah, they no, they do have a chance, yeah,
I mean, the,
to make the final. I mean, there was plenty of years that the Heat, no one would have thought that they would have made it, and they did.
well,
But
that's the thing. Looking at the Heat, they haven't done much. Like the
no,
biggest threat right now in the East is how whole Boston's stand.
yeah,
Like or intact Boston is staying.
yeah. I mean, no one expected really. I mean, they're keeping Derek White.
Yeah.
No one expected Tatum to do anything
No, except
um,
become the highest paid player in NBA history.
or Zingis is yeah, exactly 60 $2.5 million a year or some shit. And now he gets his. Now he's the number one. He gets his. I get paid more than Jaylen Brown or whatever the fuck.
Which is fine. I mean, bro, I've been saying for years that Jaylen Brown should not be paid more than Tatum, nor should he be the highest paid player in the NBA. And like, bro, I'm not here. I'm not a big enough. Like, I'm not one of them Tatum fans that's gonna shit on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
I just think, like, when it comes to comparing the two, I think that the ceiling is higher for Tatum.
Yep.
Jaylen Brown just might be more a little but Jaylen Brown is just a little more consistent.
Yes.
You know,
and exciting.
Yeah. Tate, we're not stopping. Tatum is exciting. Jaylen
No,
Brown
I'm
is exciting. But there was a time where Jaylen Brown was accused of not being able to use his left hand. So I mean,
yeah, you use anything on the left side of his body. Yeah.
So I mean that definitely would be an argument for not exciting. But no, Jaylen Brown. Yeah, the Celtics are exciting. They're
a fun team.
They're that. I think it was two teams that were fun to watch. Just one happened to beat the dog shit out of the other.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, one's incredibly deep and is going to stay incredibly deep. Porzingis is supposed to miss the beginning of next season, but for him, take your sweet ass time.
Sit till
don't show
All-Star
up until
break.
the All-Star break. Exactly.
All-Star break. Like,
take your sweet ass time, dude. There's no reason for you to fucking rush any. Because, I mean, they had him almost playing in the fucking last few games of the finals.
Yeah.
Because they're like, if we need him, he's here.
Did he not play in the last game?
He might have. I'm not sure.
I want to say he did, but I mean, I got
a short memory on shit I don't give a fuck about.
But the other Clippers moves.
Yeah.
They
Harden stayed.
Re-signed James Harden, 2-year deal for James Harden. Now Russ opted in to his
and now
player option, but he's being shopped.
Now they're looking like he's going to be traded. Yes,
he's being shopped, which no move has been made yet. And I'm not gonna lie.
Well, so for him opting in, I mean, I'm assuming he's going to get traded because he just wants to keep his current contract, so he doesn't have to restructure with another team. And then they're going to move him somewhere. Lord knows where, but he'll probably be moved.
I'm not mad at it. Like,
no,
I was kind of
because he has no real place on this team. He can still be a starter in this league, but they're benching him.
And also, it's like, I mean, I was kind of upset when I saw that when he re-signed. Because at first it was just Russ.
But then I was like, oh shit, now this isn't like a real deal. This is a fake me out.
But now
he's going to get traded.
But I might be upset
that he's getting traded. Why is that? Because PG's out?
No, because there's the first team that was listed as the team that them and Russ had mutual interests. Take a guess.
East or West?
West.
The Oklahoma City Thunder.
The Denver Nuggets.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. That's just a waste of time.
Bro, it's like, okay, in the grand scheme of things, yes.
Bro wants a ring.
It's the same story as him with the Clippers. He would come off the bench, lead the bench unit, and just do his thing. Because there's no room for him on the floor as a starter there. Yep. And now, if we're talking teams to go to be the sixth man, it's cool, but bro, the biggest thing, like the biggest slap in the face to me is like my favorite player goes to the team that I think is so fucking boring to watch.
Yeah.
And now I have to watch a bunch of boring ass Denver Nuggets games. Like, please.
Just to watch Russ for 18 minutes a game.
And it's like, bro, and I love every minute of it, but still, bro, like, I don't want a Nuggets jersey.
No.
I don't want a Nuggets jersey. I didn't take the tags off that Lakers jersey and I'm glad I didn't.
Are you keeping that?
I mean, yeah, it'd always be kept.
Sure.
But Denver, I really don't want that, bro. I really don't.
Now, is there a place that You wouldn't mind him going?
Where would I like to see Russell Westbrook play? Okay. Well, are we talking off the bench? He's coming off the bench, I'm assuming.
Well, I mean, we could do off the bench, or maybe there's a team that won't, but
To be honest with you,
like the Houston Rockets
no,
can
like
go back to H Town.
I don't want him going somewhere like the Rockets or back to OKC. Um, and and then it's like scenarios. Do you want him to go to a team that just sucks and he can just go and be a star? Like fuck, he can go back to DC if he wanted
Yeah,
to. Now he
yeah,
could like he could go to like Miami.
sure.
Yeah, give Miami
But
obviously
I think he could be a starter there. I mean, they're rocking with who? Fucking Terry
Terry.
Rozier right now.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I wouldn't mind him.
But that's a contending team that he can go rock out with his cock out for.
Now
Him and Jimmy would be fun.
spacing wise, I mean the shooting. I just don't. I mean, I don't think it'd work.
Good.
Mm, I don't know. I mean, okay, you got Bam, who to me, like I always down his hill. He's just not dangerous. He's not. He's
And
not
they
dangerous
re-signed him
for.
like they were like, yeah, it's a fucking phenomenal thing for them to do.
Like
I don't know.
he needs to be more dangerous outside of the paint. Like he needs to develop a jump
Yeah.
shot. He needs to be able to put the ball on the court more. He needs
Or maybe be dangerous defensively inside the paint,
like
but it's a waste.
like Al Horford came into the league. What fucking? How many years ago? This what is it now?
18,
18.
maybe.
It's like
He was on that Florida team, no?
and yes, that's what I'm saying. Like so, but
That was what, 06?
I'm just stoned. So I don't even feel like doing the math. But I'm saying like this motherfucker's been in the league forever, and the fact that he can be able
Yeah.
to put the ball on the court, pull up from fucking three, it's like okay, Bam needs to figure it out. He's too small to. He's just too small to. He's too small to not be able to put the ball on the court. That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
And then you got
Yeah,
Jimmy
exactly.
and Russ. It's like out of the three, yeah, Jimmy's your best bucket. And to me, you're probably gonna have to have another big out there, and then what? One shooter, one guy that can just
Yeah.
clip off the wing. It's like I don't really know. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. You caught
I
me.
mean, Russ, he's not like the final piece that the team would need, but
No.
it's a place if they actually go out and add other pieces rather than waiting another 10 years to develop their guys that they're bringing up. I mean, if even if it is a bench or a starting role, like he can run an offense
Mm-hmm.
well. Take some relief off of Jimmy.
Yeah.
I mean, offensively, I mean, point scoring wise, he might not be there, but they can add in some actual shooters. But it doesn't. I mean, they didn't get Clay. They're not going to get DeRozan. They're not going to get really anybody, but they can get some guys with a clip, maybe like a Sam Hauser.
We'll see.
But he's staying in Boston.
We'll see. I got a feeling by next episode we'll be talking about Russ on a new team.
I got a feeling by next episode, free agency's just about set.
Yeah, but
at that point,
there's more to come. Obviously,
yeah.
I mean, the biggest name is probably DeMar.
Right now,
But yeah, no, like besides Russ, Kevin Porter Jr. and Derrick Jones Jr. both signed to the Clippers. So I mean, the Clippers. I mean, hey, they lose Paul George. They're trading Russ, which I mean, who knows what they're getting back, what they'll get back for that. So they're gonna rock out with James Harden, motherfucking Derrick Jones Jr., Kevin Porter Jr.
Derrick Jones Jr. He can dunk. Okay. He'll have a few games where he's dropping 20, but I mean, he can't shoot for dick.
Well, okay. So I wanted to bring Derrick Jones Jr. up more talking about Clay. And we can talk about Clay.
Yeah.
Clay is a fucking maverick.
3 years, $50 million.
And
Big pay cut.
I would be a lot more excited if they actually did keep Derrick Jones Jr.
That'd be cool.
Because
Yeah.
you got to think about it. We were just sitting here talking about how much of a liability that Luka is on the defensive side of the ball. You pick up someone like Clay. It's like, okay, you got a guy you can hit anywhere from the three. He's going he's going to be a bucket. But it's just like you lose someone like Derrick Jones Jr., who is the guy like you're gonna throw on the best scorer on the other team, and then and when you put him on the best scorer on the other team, let Luka, Kyrie come down, eat up, boom, we come back. Derrick,
Yes.
go fucking go. You better get over, get to that fucking
Get out of
perimeter
the fucking
and
way.
lock that
Yes.
motherfucker down.
Yes.
They lose that, gain Clay. I mean, I don't.
I mean, Derek was a fine piece to this team, but in no way was he like a game changer. When he was playing well and when they needed him, it was cool. But I mean, we saw in the finals like when they would go to try to rely on someone like him, they had nothing. Like, and when they would go to when Luka and Kyrie are getting doubled, they go to kick out to somebody and they throw it to Derrick Jones Jr., who's not even being guarded on the perimeter because he can't shoot for shit. So, I mean, he's a good thing to have, but he's not changing this team, and Clay might not change his team either. But
yeah, but see, to me, losing and maybe we just defer on what we think that the Mavericks need to be better next year. But to me, like the biggest thing would be like, all right, if they pick up Jimmy, they got somebody who you're adding a better presence on defense, and someone that's gonna be able to get you a bucket. Maybe he's not the 3-point shooting master like fucking Clay is, but he's gonna get you a bucket. He's Jimmy fucking buckets.
yeah, yeah,
But instead, you add Clay, who's obviously one of the greatest shooters of all time, but you also lose one of your better defensive players. And it's like when it comes down to these things, it's like, bro, you look at Boston, it's like there's these guys, some of these guys were like that might down the road be worth keeping. If
yeah,
we come down next season where Dallas is, hey, they're the best percentage wise, they're the best 3-point percentage team in the league, but they get bumped in the second round because
yeah.
3 players are because you got 2 players gas trying to drop 30 and they're not playing any defense, and then Clay's definitely not playing no fucking defense. Like what?
Clay's not playing defense.
So it's like what what do you really? I don't know. It's
I don't know. I think the excitement with this team is just to I don't know. We get to see Clay as like a true three again, and yeah, maybe he fucking finds that clip again and can light him up. But yeah, it'll be cool to see Clay on a different team. And yeah, I don't know. The Mavericks, I don't know. We'll see. I they definitely need like more supporting cast, if that's a big man or whatever. They need something that's different than just a shooter, because they can both shoot.
something.
Shooting wasn't really their biggest problem. It's more of like maybe defense and their bench and a lot of things.
Well, obviously we got a while till we get to see anything that Dallas Mavericks are gonna be able to do. But a
Yeah, it
trade,
sucks that all of this happens right after the finals, and then it's just 6 months of nothing.
dude. Right when the season ended.
We have football though, so I think we're fine.
Football is right around the corner, but I'm saying like the fact
But
that
it sucks that like we talk all this basketball now, and then 6 months later we're not going to remember half these moves.
I was just gonna say like we're gonna forget. We're gonna fucking
Oh, yeah.
forget.
We're
We're gonna
gonna
turn on a
forget.
76er game and be like, holy shit, is that Paul George? Like we're
Yeah.
going. We got a while until till we get to see all these moves actually pan out. But speaking of other
Yep.
moves, Dejounte Murray traded to New Orleans.
Yep.
But
I
you said but?
Yeah, it looks like BI's getting shopped.
Which is something I was scared of. It was something I was afraid of. It was something that I look. I did not care about the Pelicans before this trade.
Yeah.
And when I heard about the trade, I got super fucking excited about the
Yeah.
Pelicans out of nowhere. All of a sudden, I'm super interested in New Orleans Pelicans because you got Dejounte Murray, you got CJ McCollum, you got BI, you got
Hopefully, it's
Zion,
Zion Williams.
and you got Jonas Valanciunas. Jonas signs with the Wizards. He's out of there. Boom. He's gone.
Who? Ingram?
No, Valanciunas. Valanciunas.
Valanciunas is a Wizard,
He's
yes.
out. So that's the first domino. I was like, fuck. All right, that would have been a good piece to keep.
Yep.
But now, like BI, like to me is for me like BI and Dejounte. They're two of my like favorite players. I wanted to see them play together. I wanted to see that.
Yep.
And it's like right when I could be interested in it, it's like boom, you lose BI. But shopping BI,
He's not out yet.
He's not out yet, but shopping BI is also interesting because reunite with the Lakers. You could reunite BI with the Lakers.
I doubt that's gonna happen, but that would be cool.
I mean, I'll never doubt a move to the Lakers at this point when it comes to players. But
yeah, D'Lo went back.
D'Lo did go back. D'Lo definitely did go back, but just yeah, no, I want BI to stay. I heard about them shopping, but I thought the noise quiet died down. But
I mean, it is quiet. I mean, I don't think they want to get rid of him. I think they can if the offer's right, but I mean, they could also get a lot for him, or not a lot, but a few pieces for him that maybe to add some depth, because you're going to get a good scorer and a good player in Dejounte, and hopefully you can have old Popeye's biscuit running around
and
snapping the chilies.
I never liked the move to Atlanta. I never liked the duo with Trae Young and Dejounte. I just we all knew it wasn't gonna work. That was just some 2K shit. Like that wasn't that was not gonna work. It was cool. It was fun, but those two guys need to go be on a team where they're they got the ball in their hands. They don't. I just the pairing just no.
It's not it.
It wasn't,
and it clearly did not work at all, especially in the East where it could have. But it looks like the Warriors are trying to shop for BI, and the Kings. I don't know.
Devin, the Warriors got to worry about a lot of shit.
They do.
The Warriors lose Clay. They lose after, which can I just say that I might not be the smartest guy. I might not have the best takes. But as soon as Chris Paul became a Warrior, I got on this motherfucking channel and I said,
"Yep,
this is fucking stupid. There's absolutely no reason Chris Paul should be a Warrior."
The winning percentage of their team went up from last year to this year.
Oh, fucking sick.
Pretty big.
And a year after, they pick up Chris Paul, and they still got Clay, still got Draymond. It's like, all right, Clay's gone, Chris Paul's gone, which we'll talk about in a second. And what? So it's, dude. It is Steph's worst nightmare. It is him and Draymond. They're shopping Wiggins.
Yeah,
they're shopping Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Steph and it's gonna be Steph.
They're shopping, dude. They're shopping everyone. They're shopping not only Wiggins. They're shopping. Who's the Kuminga? Everybody that they can get their hands on. I mean, they said that. What or why? I mean, there's not much you can get from Draymond. So I guess the best place he can be is on this team. You're not going to get shit for him.
You want to talk about getting exposed?
Yeah, exactly. So just leave him there. Cover his pride up.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said, well, I was gonna say send him to another team, but yeah, don't make another move if you're going to State. You will really expose Draymond.
Oh yeah. But no, I think that they'll, whether it's a trade or it's a free agency pickup or whatever the fuck, they might get somebody, or they could just trade Stephen Curry. That'd be cool.
Nah, that's their one ticket they're gonna hold on to until till it crumbles in the dust.
Yep.
Clay, Steph ain't going nowhere. But yeah, Chris Paul's gone. Chris Paul's a Spur. Vic.
Chris Paul's a Spur. You called that one too. So you said in that text, you said PG to the Sixers, Chris Paul to the Spurs, and Clay to the Lakers. I thought Clay was a for sure Laker.
Dude, I thought Clay was all right.
The whole world thought Clay was a for sure Laker. Like, why wouldn't he?
We fucking figure out he's from LA.
Now we,
and it turns out that Braun reached out to Clay. The Lakers' first option was Clay.
Yeah.
The Lakers haven't done
He was
shit.
willing to take a pay cut to get Clay. What I saw, it was reported or whatever, Clay went there because he wanted to be on a new team and state taxes, being in Tejas. So he's getting in on that Joe Rogan fucking money.
Yeah. But it just sucks because, I mean, I definitely thought that. I mean, it's just the Lakers haven't done shit. They re-signed D'Lo. They're gonna. They said they were gonna reconstruct.
Hey. They got Bronny James.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that bullshit. I knew you were gonna say that shit. But it's like they.
Well, they did get the white boy at 17. He's apparently pretty good.
Yeah, white boy. What white boy? Shit. I don't care. They said they were gonna get some cap space, fix LeBron's contract up, and they haven't done shit with it.
I know, and now Bron's like, yeah, just give me all the money you can. I don't give a fuck.
So I mean, like, what do they bank on? Like DeMar?
Right now it looks like they're banking on DeMar. A BI move wouldn't be bad.
No, it wouldn't be bad at all.
But maybe they can acquire Jimmy Butler. But I haven't heard a thing about Jimmy Butler, so I doubt he's being pushed away.
Yeah, I don't think Jimmy's moving. I don't think Jimmy's going anywhere.
Should he? I'd like to see that, but it's okay.
I mean, okay, but yeah, Lakers have not done a goddamn thing. Chris Paul's a Spur, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, this would be like a cool thing to look back on. Like, oh, Chris Paul and Vic, like they might have some moments. But
sure, but
it's like
he's 40 fucking years old. We can chill the fuck out. I mean, cool. But yeah, they're not a Chris Paul away from being a playoff team.
No, they're definitely not.
No team
Chris
is
Paul
actually
away from a no.
There's zero teams.
Chris Paul away from.
There's zero teams that are Chris Paul away from being a playoff team at this point. Now we've said that we probably said that before, and he has turned teams into playoff teams, but this year not a chance.
Who?
Chris Paul.
I don't know.
The Suns.
I don't know.
I'm just thinking about this. They're just the Suns. Only the Suns.
I don't know if he would. Like, I don't know. Either way,
he was a part of it.
But see, that's another thing. The Suns is like, is Bradley staying in Phoenix? Is KD staying in Phoenix? What?
Well, no one's talked about that since free agency started. I mean, Stephen A. or whoever the fuck from ESPN was saying that KD's definitely out. I think it would be smarter to send Bradley out, but he's just been a waste for that team. But it looks like the Suns are going to get shaken up. But yeah, no one's really talked about where KD could go. He could go to the Lakers.
But KD needs to like why does he get to just leave every fucking year? Like what are we doing?
I know. Yeah, he gets to go. Man, they ain't playing me right. I'm out.
Like okay, like you made the one move to go to state. Oh, you shucked everybody, but now it's like every fucking time. It's like it's like a year and a half, 2 seasons. It don't work out. It's like I'm out. Fuck this.
Yeah. I mean, KD doesn't get blamed for any of this shit. I mean, Kyrie gets blamed for the net situation. He gets nothing for going to Golden State except for 2 rings. I mean, we said that at the time. It's like, when we look back at it, no one's going to fucking remember that he fucking was a piece of dog shit. We're going to remember he's got 2 rings.
I think it's just like people got over it.
Yeah.
Like I'm over it now. I'm like, I think people overall look at him as a different player because of it.
Yes,
But it
for sure.
doesn't take but nobody at the end of the day, like he has not won anything since he's left.
He didn't win anything before.
He hasn't won anything since he's left. And
And
besides
he hasn't
that,
been close either.
but besides that, it's not, you can't take away from the fact that he's one of the best scorers of all time.
Exactly,
And
and
he's
that's
just an
kind of where he
absolute
gets that
bucket.
leeway. It's like it's a shame that he hasn't been in a situation that has allowed him to be the same guy he was on Golden State or OKC.
Yeah, and there's plenty of teams where he could go and be the number one option and be the spotlight, but
But I want to, for the sake of the NBA, I want to see him move. I don't want to see him on this already failed, fucking big three, whatever the fuck it is.
even if Bradley leaves, just him and Beal or just him and Book.
No, if Bradley leaves them, yeah, it's cool. But they might need something else in the way of a point guard.
Nah, let Book run point. Let Book run
But Book's
point.
got to shoot less. Book
No,
isn't a
no, 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 no,
traditional
no.
point guard. He's a shooter,
Look,
bro.
look. I'm looking at it more like this.
Book's out here to drop 28 a game, and he does.
Listen. I'm looking at it more as a Dallas situation. Get yourself a nice three that's gonna play some, or get yourself a nice two. Get yourself a nice guard forward that can play the wing. That's gonna play some great defense. Let Book bring the ball down. Let KD be your second option and shit, or 50-50, first option, second option. Get yourself, and then really do what? Worry about a big. I mean I'm not at this. If I'm looking at, because you gotta look at how they ran it. Is Brad? Which, first of all, I mean, how much do we even see?
I honestly don't even know who the fuck else is on that team except for Brad, KD, and fucking Beal. Because they bounced Ayton and they bounced a few other guys.
And it's like, and how much of them did you really see?
Yeah.
You know, it was a failed experiment, but I mean, the experiment. I mean, I wouldn't even say the experiment was ever done correctly.
No, but I mean, when we look at Dallas, yeah, I mean, you could have a team with Book and KD, but they need help somewhere, and they thought that would be Beal, and that just took away from KD. So they need a balanced team, which they don't have at the moment. But
I don't know. I don't think KD's leaving the Suns though.
Maybe.
I think Beal's more likely to not be his son than KD next season.
You think KD goes back to Golden State?
That's not off the fucking table. Like, it's
No,
not.
it's not. It's also not that bad of an option.
It's also not ideal to be a Draymond teammate. So he might not go back
But
to
they
Golden
can
State.
still. They should just put his jersey up in the rafter, or not like a big jersey, like a huge jersey that just take his game worn jersey, stick it in the corner. So you're like, oh, look at this fucking Draymond.
But it's like, bro, I don't want to go to practice every day. I got Draymond begging me to come be on his pod. It's like, all right, whatever, fine.
But maybe they've made up, and I mean that would still be a fun team if they can.
Well, yeah,
have some
Steph
fun.
and KD would be a problem. Still, in 2024, 2025, Steph and KD will still be a problem. Could still be a problem. No question.
Be cool. No question. Be awesome.
But what do we got? Lakers have been quiet. Dejounte Murray traded to New Orleans. Klay Thompson with Dallas. The Clippers and all their moves. Chris Paul signed with the Spurs. Should we talk some more make or breaks?
I'll make a break.
We got some make or breaks.
Make or break NBA.
So last make or break NFL. Last time we talked 5 players make or break. If they had make or break seasons, if they were going into a make or break year. And I got some more for you. First player. Mr. Was it Mr. Unlimited?
Mr. Unlimited.
Is it Mr.
Yes.
Unlimited?
It's Mr. Unlimited.
Mr.
It's Mr. It's Mr. Future.
Mr. Future. Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
I mean, like, duh, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is a make or break year. Like, you were on.
He had 2 dog shit seasons in Denver.
If you cannot win at least 9 games,
Yeah.
with the team that can win, that can go 500 or higher with a
Every
third
single
string
season.
quarterback, with
Yes.
Mason Rudolph, with fucking whatever bros,
Kenny Pickett.
yeah, or who's
Trubisky.
no, who,
Charlie Batch.
one more guy in that mix. It was Rudolph and who was going back and forth. Rudolph and
Was it someone with the quack like a duck name?
I don't know. 'Cause Rudolph wasn't the one that got his shit cracked in, right?
Rudolph was the one who got his shit cracked.
Who
Yes.
was the other one bouncing back and forth with Mason Rudolph? Now,
What,
see,
4
now
years
you gotta
ago?
go make me find it. I mean, the past.
I think it was a guy with a duck name.
I mean, just how it just over the years of like just Steelers football and their rosters, it seems like they could throw anybody at quarterback, and
Yeah.
they are gonna somehow
Landry Jones.
win at least 8 fucking games.
Um,
I'm pulling it up right now. I'm looking at
Delvin Hodges.
No,
That's the name.
that's not who I'm thinking of. I'm gonna pull up who I'm thinking of. But Russell Wilson is the person.
No, I got all the quarterbacks right here.
No.
Trubisky, Rudolph, Pickett, Delvin Hodges, Landry Jones, Mike Vick, Roethlisberger, Byron Leftwich, Charlie Batch.
Why do I feel like I'm missing? Why do I feel like I'm missing?
Dennis Dixon.
I get maybe it's Rudolph I was thinking of, but I really thought there was another guy in that mix where, for a second. But either way, yeah, Trubisky, fucking Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett, these fuckers end up winning games.
Yep.
So Russell Wilson should be able to. He's better than these guys.
Well, he had an out after his first season in Denver because of his rookie head coach. Then he kind of had an out because of Sean Payton. And then he's not going to have an out here. This is an established organization. This is an established coach. They've, again, like you said, won 9 or 8 or more games every season since fucking God knows when. And yeah, if he fucks up, they're going to throw in that some kick returner they just traded for or whatever, or signed with them. I don't know.
Does he do it?
Does he meet expectations? Not his wildest expectations, but I think they go over 500 or 500 or over 500.
Yeah. I mean, I think Russell Wilson and that Steelers team, they can.
I think he does well enough. I don't think he'll exceed shit. I don't think he's at that level anymore. I don't expect to see Justin Fields playing quarterback though.
So then, what's a make or break year? You know,
under 500.
Like. But if your expectation is to win 9 games, is it really a make or break?
Is it really a make or break? Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, yes, because he's at least with the Broncos kind of brought down that he didn't help that franchise at all.
Well, I mean,
he could bring down this franchise.
I guess just in terms of being taken serious as a potential starting quarterback in the league after this year.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's definitely a make or break. It's definitely a make or break. I'm not gonna walk that back.
Yeah.
It's a make or break season for Russell Wilson, for sure.
1,000%. Yeah, like this is his last opportunity, I think, to have like a good enough season to give him a job next year.
Now I'm gonna bring up a name, and you might think I'm crazy, but let me just explain, okay?
Joe Burrow.
Deebo Samuel.
Ooh, yes.
Why? Why?
It's crazy hearing that name, but I get it. Because of what he did trying to get his money, trying to leave, trying to do all this, and then ended up said he didn't want to be a running back anymore, said he didn't want to do this. He needs to prove on this team that he's the asset that he thinks he is, and you have a two-way player in Christian McCaffrey, who's the best running back, and a great ball catcher. I mean, it's not a crazy make or break season. He can have a bad or a not great year. and still find a spot anywhere. But yeah, it's a weird season.
I think there's a lot that goes into what could make this a make or it like if you would decide if this is a make or break season or not for Debo. I mean, he's never had 1,000 yards besides 2021. Last year he had about 900 yards in 15 games. But
Yeah,
you got to look at like
receiving no.
receiving. But look at this though.
Yeah,
You got to think. You got Brandon Ayuk
yeah,
complaining.
yeah.
The last 2 years he put up 1,000 and then put up 1342 last season. Brandon
Yep.
Ayuk has all right to bitch and complain when he's watching Debo not even put up 1,000 receiving yards, but his salary next year is going to be 21 mil. Debo's going to be making $21 million next season, Devin.
Dang.
So I mean, yeah, like no, you gotta be a top 5
Dang.
receiver. You gotta be a top 5 receiver, no question. And there shouldn't even be a reason why another receiver on your team thinks he's the best receiver on that team.
Hold the phone. I didn't realize. I thought Debo was the guy.
Yeah.
Debo had. I mean, he had a breakout season in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
16 games, 1,400 yards, and then 350 rushing. Year after, 13 games, 600 yards. Last year, 915 games. And I thought he was running the ball like a motherfucker. He had 200 yards the past 2 seasons.
Yeah, so it's like, you gotta. Okay, like
I mean, he's a versatile piece, but yeah, it's weird that, and he's 28, so he's getting older.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird that he's looked at as their one.
Yeah, and being 28 and falling into that weird pocket where it's like you're gonna have to become real reliable as that receiver. You can't be
Exactly.
You're eventually gonna be old reliable. You gonna have to you gotta
Exactly.
be that guy. Now so is it
I always thought his numbers were better.
Is it a make or break year? He
Not yet.
Performance based on salary, I would say
Sure.
yes. He needs to.
Yeah, no, he won't continue to make the salary unless he proves it.
He needs to play like he's making $21 million next season.
Sure.
Okay, so this next one is a legacy. It's a legacy make or break. It's Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, sure.
This is a legacy make or break, and the only reason I say this is a make or break season is because Aaron Rodgers. He's already Aaron Rodgers. But
yes.
He could easily go out one of two ways. In comparisons to, the other great quarterbacks, the other GOATs at QB, he could go out on top or he could go out limping. Like he could do one or the other.
I mean, honestly, an injury is better. Like an injury getting out isn't as bad as him throwing for 2,000 yards and
that would suck.
30 picks. That would be terrible.
That would suck. You get the bittersweet like Peyton Manning, where like you're fucking barely able to walk, but you win a Super Bowl.
But also, I mean, when we look at Peyton's career, we're like, oh yeah, 2 years before he was an MVP, and we could be looking at Aaron the same way, where 2, 3 years before he was a 2-time MVP. So, it's. Hopefully he has a good year. I don't think he has to win a Super Bowl to, have a phenomenal career already, but it would help in terms of him in the ranking, because that's what he's missing. He had an early Super Bowl and then not much else after that. But
the pressure's on. The pressure's on for him to bring.
Yeah, that's why he took a trip to Egypt or whatever the fuck he did.
And people are putting more pressure on him for mandatory minicamp, which is
I don't think he feels
the man is
pressure
40.
from fucking
But I'm saying the people are gonna expect you. It's like you.
But also, there should be exceptions to the guy you're paying $45 million a year.
100%. 100%.
Like he's gonna be the starter regardless. This isn't no principle. You didn't show up bullshit.
But, Brady, he set the damn bar. He set the bar so fucking high.
I know, it's way too high. We got to bring it back down to fucking a few Super Bowls and a few MVPs.
Yeah,
just for a good quarterback. And now everyone's fucking compared to Brady.
Yeah, like if Mahomes retires with those accolades, it's like that's perfectly fine.
Yes. But I think we've said it for a long time. Like skill wise and like I guess versatility of a quarterback, Aaron's better than Tom, but Tom was in a superior situation his entire career.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could say that about a few quarterbacks versus Tom, potentially. Now, in certain situations, I don't know how many quarterbacks are. Well, no, you're right. Yeah, no, it's a lot of pieces fell in the perfect place for Tom
And
Brady.
he has what? One MVP? Two? He has two.
Tom?
Two or three. I think it's two, no? 07 and like what, 16?
I don't fucking know how many.
It was 07 and when they lost to the Eagles. So 17.
Okay. Mm-hmm. How about Stephon Diggs?
No.
I think in terms of expecting no complaints, no drama from him, no stunting the growth of CJ Stroud.
Of CJ Stroud, yes.
It's like you better go prove like no, just Josh Allen can't get the job done. In my eyes. Because I feel like there was a little bit of drama with him leaving Buffalo, and he complained a lot. And I think you got to go into Houston with pretty much the complete opposite attitude. And just ball.
Because you're no longer that guy on the team where it's like where you would be, where CJ Stroud would be holding back your career like the way he looked at Josh Allen. Like Josh Allen was holding back his career.
Yeah, like Houston.
If anything,
Houston doesn't necessarily.
No, if anything, Stephon Diggs is going to hold back someone else's career. So he needs to play his role in this team and fucking be the guy that he can be, and fucking that's it. That's all he needs.
Jordan Love.
No, he's gonna get cocksucked for the next 10 years. He will always have a spot, at least in fucking dog shit Green Bay.
I'll say
they're gonna be mid for the next 10 fucking years, and they've done that with all of their quarterbacks. Brett Favre had an early Super Bowl against the Patriots, and whatever the fuck, they had him for another 10 years. Aaron Rodgers, early Super Bowl, another 10 years.
I would say
Jordan Love isn't gonna win shit, and he'll still be there for 10 years.
I would say, it's not necessarily a make or break year, but it's definitely a defining year.
In terms of like how people look at him,
like this year will determine how hot his seat is next season. I mean,
sure,
he is expected to be, like we said, the next fucking Brett Rodgers. Like he is expected to be the guy in Green Bay. So I mean, like he needs to call. He needs honestly, he needs to call Detroit's bluff. He needs to handle Minnesota, handle Chicago, no problem. Like he needs to go out there to me and win the NFC North and at least be on top of that. But no, it's not. I don't know if it's make or break, but it's definitely a defining year. And if he does not meet the expectations that a lot of people are setting for him, I definitely think that seat could start to warm up next season.
Sure, but I mean, no one knows where the Packers organization really is. So,
apparently,
are they trying to win or
Apparently on top.
No, I know, but like, they have Josh Jacobs. They have a few decent receivers. So, I mean, they'll win 10 games next year, 11.
Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah.
This man got a 3-year, $58 million extension. After joining,
where is he now?
After joining Cleveland.
Cleveland, yes.
He has never had 1,000 yards.
No.
He's never had
a
1,000-yard season.
This is definitely make or break.
10,000%.
But also, it's Cleveland, so
don't matter. He's playing with the best quarterback he's ever had. He got this fat ass contract extension. Obviously, you were running with the Steve Smith narrative that he's a Jag.
He is.
I don't know, to be on a hot seat list. I mean, you're definitely borderline. Like you're either gonna be a Jag or.
But I mean, don't let his contract define like how much he's actually worth. Cleveland is known to give out back-assward contracts.
Yeah, but I mean, 58 mil, 3 year for never having 1,000 yards.
That's a lot of money.
That it just sounds like a lot of expectation.
But also, like, they didn't have to. I mean, they could have given him that next year had he done well. Instead, they're like, yeah, no, this is our guy. We're gonna give him some guaranteed money and fuck off.
But those are make or break guys I got. Those are the make or break guys I got so far. If more pop up, we can talk about them. But Devin,
MOB,
it's NFL.
Mother of bitch.
It's NFL Jeopardy time.
It's not NBA Jeopardy time. I'm gonna say that every single time until you do one.
And we probably never will do an NBA Jeopardy, but you know.
But we're not gonna do an NBA one. We are gonna do an MLB one.
We'll definitely never.
We could do an all sport one.
One day, maybe. One day.
All of the sports.
But
you know what? I say we bring Shane on. Soccer. International, MLS, Premier League, all of them.
I would have however many possible negative points you could ever have in a fantasy.
Yep.
In a Jeopardy game.
And Shane will not get one wrong.
But you see what we got. We got NFL stats, draft, MVP/awards, Super Bowl /postseason, and nicknames. Devin, because you lost last game, I'm gonna let you go first this game.
And I'm gonna fuck it up. And I'm gonna go MVPs for 2.
MVPs for 2.
I like MVPs.
What NFL player attains the most MVPs in the league that is active? Wow. What NFL player attains the most MVPs in the league that is active?
His name's Brian. Brian McRogers. He's got 4 of them things.
Yeah.
We were just talking about it.
Yeah, we were just talking about it, Rod, huh? I'm gonna go. So nicknames can't be too hard.
I was gonna go nicknames, but I was like, I know all the MVPs about stuff.
Oh fuck!
Everybody, what the fuck is a playmaker?
Dude, a playmaker? Whose nickname is a playmaker? All right, call me a casual, but I don't know.
Keenan Allen.
Like I feel like
who
this
knows?
Could be anybody. Like I feel like
guys make plays.
Like the highlight reel, the this, the that. Like it's like
the
playmaker. You tell me there's only one person in the NFL.
There's only one
playmaker.
One guy.
Devin Hester. Okay, Michael Irvin. There you go.
That's a shitty fucking nickname for Michael
Irvin.
He was way too weird of a dude to be named the playmaker.
I would have called him like Snowball or something like.
Something. Call him something.
That man was coked up in them games.
Oh yeah. That was already taken by LT.
Yeah, he was off crack.
He was doing crack.
He was off crack.
You think it helped or diminished? Who cares? Fuck LT. It probably helped. It is the game of football. MVPs and awards 3.
MVP and awards 3. Who won OPOY in 2017?
Ooh, that's gettable.
That is gettable. I think I know who won OPOY in 2017.
17 was the year that Tom Brady won MVP.
Okay.
So it could have either been a quarterback, a running back, or a wide receiver.
Could have definitely been probably one of them.
It could have been a wide receiver. Michael Thomas broke the record in 19, I think, for receptions. Odell sucks too much to have an Opoy. I don't think it was a quarterback.
I think I know.
Could have been. You think you know?
I think I know.
$17. Fuck.
What you got?
Still 1-17. Antonio Brown.
Todd Gurley.
TG.
My
I
guess
was
was
never gonna get
my
that. That's
guess was
crazy. TG's nuts.
my guess was Alvin Kamara.
He had a ton of touchdowns that year.
I was thinking Kamara. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Okay.
I think it was the year after.
Those nicknames are scaring me, but I'm gonna try it again. I'll try 200. Whose nickname was the Bus? There we go. Okay, all right.
Much easier.
There we go. It's Jerome. It's Jerome Bettis. It's Jerome Bettis. See, I like that a lot more than the Playmaker.
That's way better. Give me nicknames for 100. I hope this is something easy.
The fucking Playmaker, Devin.
That's nuts.
Okay.
That would be Senor Tyreek Hill. Cheetah. Deuces.
Yeah, it's Tyreek Hill right there. Okay. Give me stats for 200. Who led the league in interceptions in 2023? 2022, 2023. It was
That's
a Cowboy.
That's a toughie, brother. Oh.
Right?
Who'd you say? It
was a Cowboy. I can't.
Well, this isn't last year. This is the year before.
I know. Well, last year was Quincy, right? That got a bunch of interceptions for Dallas, right?
Okay, last year it was the pick sixes. That was Deron Bland.
Not Quincy.
But that was last year. I know exactly who this is.
I feel like Diggs got a bunch of interceptions the year before that. That's my answer.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Diggs didn't lead the league?
So all these guys got more interceptions.
Justin Simmons?
So
who the fuck is CJ GJ?
Really? So Chauncey Gardner.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So you're telling me, I'm just interested how many interceptions bro got.
I thought it was like 10 or so.
Did he break the rookie? Did he break a rookie record? What did he break?
He may have broken a rookie record. That may have been the year before.
Oh, 21. He had 11.
Fuck.
Damn. All right. I was a year off. Damn.
Also, Justin, I didn't realize any of those guys were doing it like that.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. Yeah, no. So, shout out to Chauncey, though.
Yeah.
What you want?
MVP's 100.
MVP's 100. Who won the MVP in 2022, 2023?
That was that year. So last year, Lamar Jackson. Year prior, Patty Mack. Give it the old Patrick.
Yeah. It's Mahomes. All right.
We like that.
All right.
Oh.
Remember that name I said earlier?
Yeah.
There was a guy. If you kick the ball to him, he scored it. Now, Devin, I had a feeling.
That bitch was getting housed.
I had a feeling these nicknames, they were going to think, oh. As soon as I saw Michael Irving, it's Devin Hester, by the way, but as soon as I saw Michael Irving,
yeah.
As soon as I saw Michael Irving pop up as like a 3, it's like,
yeah.
But then Cheetah, number 1. It's like,
yes.
all right.
Right when I saw that and the busted too, I was like, maybe people think that Playmaker's well known, but everything else on here will be well known. So give me nicknames for 4, please.
Yeah, like we're just throwing any nickname around. Whose nickname?
That would be Greg the Leg Zerloin.
Yeah, Greg the Leg.
We know what's up.
All right. There's a lot left.
Also, he's not cool enough to have that nickname.
No. Literally, his name is Greg. That's the only reason. If his name was like George.
It's dumb as fuck.
George Zerloin, it would just be George. I'm gonna go Super Bowl postseason for 200. Who leads the league in all-time passing yards in the postseason? It's gotta be Tom. Yeah, it's gotta be.
You sure about that?
It's gotta be Tom.
MVPs 4, please.
4?
400 MVPs.
Oh. Who won
We said,
Depoy in 2013?
oh, my only guess is one guy.
I think we got the same guy in mind.
Of course we do. But yeah, I'm not sure who else in that time zone because Aaron was, yeah, he didn't. He's got 3, and those were later. This was what's his name's prime. Maybe a little bit after. So it could be the obvious, or it could be someone else. Maybe like a Vaughn, maybe like a DeMarcus Lawrence.
Like, what do you think makes this question a 400? How long ago it was, or the answer?
I'm thinking it's the answer, but I also don't have another answer that I believe in.
I mean, it was 11 years ago, but I feel like it might be the time that's trying to.
But when did he get hurt? I mean, like he had a lot of seasons where he was hurt. He won 3. I don't know when the 3 happened. But for sake of saving time, I got nothing else but JJ Watt.
Luke Kuechly.
Oh, I mean, if I were to say a Luke Kuechly year, I would have said 15 or 14 and not 13.
Luke Kuechly.
I thought 13 would be early for Luke. But
okay.
Hey, that's all right. Luke's the guy.
All right, okay. I'll go stats for 300. Who?
Who?
Bro. Hold on. What was your? Can we go back first? Can I go back for a second, real quick? What was your question? Who led? Or okay, so the other one, that was mine. Who led the interceptions 2 years ago?
Yes.
Who led the league in catches by a tight end in 1993?
1993. I got one guess.
Shannon Sharp.
Kellen Winslow.
Fucking suck my dick.
Fuck you and Shannon Sharp.
There you go.
Fucking Bronco. Dumb.
There we go.
Poopy butt.
There we go. I'll take it.
Fuck it. MVP's 100. I'm not getting this shit.
MVP's 500?
Yeah, shut it.
Who won O'Roy in 2013?
Fuck. I gotta go. Oh boy, Anti Boy 2013?
I don't know why you picked that.
Oh no, Peyton doubled him. Peyton hit both. Same year.
O'Roy.
MVP O'Roy. Yep. MVP O'Roy, he hit both.
Who?
Peyton Manning. He stacked the cards. That's the only guess I got.
O'Roy.
I don't know how to read. Fuck this game. O'Roy, you telling me about a fucking rookie? Fuck.
Bro, you guys saying Peyton Manning so confidently. I'm like, bro,
I was like, Peyton
fucking Manning. Bro, it is offensive rookie of the year in 2013. Who the fuck was that? Do you know?
Maybe.
You might know. Who was it?
Andrew Luck.
That's your answer?
Yeah.
Eddie Lacy.
Hey, what a slutty bitch. Are you kidding me? Oh, fat tits, Eddie Lacy.
I took my points away. Let me chill.
Yeah. What are you doing? Hey, leave that. No. Peyton Manning. Did Peyton Manning even win Boy? What the fuck are we doing? I was so confident. It's like, oh yeah, Devin doesn't know how to read. It was Peyton, so I would have been right. You fucking bastard.
Oh fuck. Let me go postseason 100. How many Super Bowl rings do the Bengals and Jaguars have combined?
What are we doing?
0.
What are we doing?
Yeah, 0.
Can you get easier than this?
Yeah. Who led the league in receptions by a tight end in 1993? Duh.
It's beyond easy.
It's the easiest question in the universe.
It is. NFL stats. Uno mas.
NFL stats 100. All right. Who had the most passing touchdowns last season?
Fuck. Josh Allen. Lock it in.
Dak Prescott.
Fuck.
Dak Prescott. Oh man, we have not touched this draft yet.
I'm beyond afraid of anything draft related. I also suck at everything else on this board, apparently.
Super Bowl 300. In the Seahawks versus Broncos Super Bowl, what wide receiver returned a 87-yard touchdown to the start of the second half of the game? That would be
You dirty slut.
Florida
Get the fuck
alumni.
Is this game not tailored to you? Did you write this?
The one and only Percy Harvin.
Persevious.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that.
You get Shannon Sharp and Percy Harvin. And I
Harvin,
get fucking fat tits Eddie Lacy. You kidding me?
The only reason that question was a question is because the answer was Shannon Sharp.
No, exactly.
Like nobody's putting some random.
No one knows 1994 if it wasn't Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody watches Club Shay Shay and was like, "I'm putting Shannon Sharp on my Jeopardy board."
Super Bowls 400.
Who led last season in rushing yards in the postseason?
What the fuck? What the heck are we doing?
Oh, I mean, there's only so many people you could guess, Devin.
I know.
You know.
I understand. Huh. I mean, do I go for a Super Bowl team? Do I go for, Jahmyr Gibbs?
They definitely played in multiple playoff games, for sure.
Yeah. Do I go for Gus Bus?
I wouldn't.
But I'll say Isaiah Pacheco. I hope he wasn't hurt last year. Okay, thank God.
Isaiah Pacheco. All right. I'm going to go with... Go draft for 200. What round was Puka Nacua drafted in? Oh,
I'm stuck between two rounds.
Yeah, it's 5th or 6th.
I was 5th or 7th, but
6th. Fuck.
Damn.
Fuck.
Damn.
Fuck.
Damn.
Fuck.
Damn.
See, I should have went with the one that me and you both were thinking. God damn it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, I don't know why you went 6th.
One in the middle.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's fair.
God damn, I just made this way more winnable. This pissed me off.
Bing bong.
Fuck.
Well, I can make it unwinnable. Super Bowls for 5, please.
In the Colts versus Bears Super Bowl, other than Marvin Harrison, who was the other wide receiver on the roster? Wait.
Who was the other wide receiver on the roster?
So you got to just name another wide receiver on the roster of...
In that season?
Yeah. So name another wide receiver besides Marvin Harrison on the Colts roster from that season.
It was... You better shut the fuck up. I know who... I think you saw me panic.
Bro, it's funny because the hint is like
Reggie Wayne. Reggie fucking Wayne. I don't know how I almost missed his fucking name. I was like, we've talked about Marvin Harrison so much in recent time because of his son, and I forgot to name Reggie Wayne for a second. Sorry.
Go try for 100. What overall pick was Devin Witherspoon?
The Seattle Seahawks corner.
This is for 100?
This is 100. That's nuts.
Dude, 12th. 5th.
That's impossible.
Okay. There's no way I was guessing top 10.
That's nuts.
Fuck. Dude, the easy
one. Fuck
one.
this draft one, dude.
The easy one stumped my ass.
You get him on the easy ones. NFL 4.
Who led the league in quarterback pressures in last year's season? NFC team. Why do you get hints? What is this? You've gotten hints like the last.
All right, I got
questions.
a hint that said you know him. No
Bro,
shit, I know him.
Him.
Reggie Nuts.
You know him. NFC
Well, this
team.
one better say I know
This
him.
knocks out 16 fucking options.
You know who I'm gonna say?
Who?
I don't know.
I feel like there's only one person it could be.
Aaron Donald, because that's the only thing that they measure him in. Damn it.
This is exactly what I had in mind, too.
No, it's not.
I swear
Don't
to
lie.
God.
You had
Aiden
Aiden
Hutchinson. I
Hutchinson.
swear to God. I swear. If I got to start writing down answers that I think it
I
is
wasn't
for
thinking
yours,
about him.
I would have taken Aiden Hutchinson.
And now I have 0 points.
See, here's the thing. Like, the stats is probably going to be easier for 500 than draft for 300.
But
So that's what I'm going to go with.
you better
Who led the
strategize.
league in 2023-2024 broken tackles?
That sounds pretty easy.
Ooh. No, you're just trying to gas me up. You're trying to gas me up.
No. I was saying easy as in.
Oh, and guessing.
Oh, I almost. Yeah. I meant easy, like sarcastically.
Man, it could be like Derrick Henry. It could be someone like, it could be a tight end like George Kittle or something.
Oh.
I'm gonna just go Derrick. Travis Etienne, of course, dude. Of
No
course.
one would have ever said that.
No, of course, it's Travis Etienne.
Of course.
Duh.
Trevor's brother.
Duh. Come on, bro.
Duh.
All right, what you got?
Georgia running back.
You gonna tie the game up?
No.
Tie the game up.
No.
Tie the game up.
If I tie it up, you can win.
If you win 500, I can win.
No.
Yeah.
No, if I get 500 and 400, I have the last bet.
All right, go ahead.
But if I get 300 and...
Dude, do whatever you want. You're getting it wrong.
Don't say these words. Don't you put that on me. So if I do 400,
Devin Witherspoon.
I got to go 5.
5?
I got to go 5. Give me 5.
Who was the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft?
Don't you play with me. Don't you play with me. Don't you play with me, brother. I know this. 2018, Lamar Jackson was 32. Baker Nuts was number 1. Someone was in between.
Oh my God.
We could go him. We could go him. We could go him, or we could go him. We got a lot of hymns rolling through here. I'm gonna say Samuel from Django Darnold.
Josh Rosen.
Fuck! That was the first fucking name that came to my head. I'm gonna fucking stab somebody. Fuck.
Josh
I thought he went 6.
Rosen.
Fuck.
What overall pick was Jerry Rice in the first round? I don't know, 7th? 16. Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk that now I'm gonna lose by 100 points?
Yeah, -9, or you're gonna lose by 900, but yeah.
Shut up, dude. I know
in the 2013
I know who went
draft.
first. I know.
Who went first?
I know who went first. I know.
Who? You don't know shit.
No, I know.
Well, think Todd Gurley was a rookie, so it's that class.
Todd Gurley. No, I'm kidding. Please don't do that.
Dude, you know this. You actually know this one.
I do.
It's 2013.
Khalil Mack. No, that's not it.
What the fuck is wrong?
Who the fuck is? I don't know. The year prior was the boys. Year after. Mother of bitch.
What do you got?
I don't pay attention to drafts. This sucks. This fucking sucks.
Just throw a name out. You lost anyways.
Brandon Marshall.
Name a quarterback.
Russell Wilson.
Oh, Eric Fisher.
How the fuck would I know that?
There you go. My best.
He's a fucking lineman.
Yeah, my best bet would have probably been a quarterback of some sort.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought. You said, were you fucking with me saying I noticed?
No, I figured you probably could have guessed a quarterback drafted in that range, and it probably could have hit. But Eric Fisher.
Eric Fisher is not who I don't know any quarterbacks who could have been drafted in 2013.
Zero.
Because everyone who's in the league is either from before or after, basically.
Zero minus 900.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I haven't won in a long time. It's okay.
I evened out. I went up, and then we're all the way back down to zero.
You crashed. I evened out. I used to sit below.
Yeah. Below sea level. But
yes.
Devan, we talked. Paul George joining Philly, leaving the Clippers. James Harden staying. Russ potentially being traded. Klay Thompson joining Dallas. Dejounte Murray joining New Orleans Pelicans. Lakers having a very quiet first couple of days to the free agency. Chris Paul to the Spurs. Make or break seasons for some NFL players. NFL Jeopardy. Is there anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, I want to say that the only quarterback drafted in the first round of 2013 was E.J. Manuel.
Nice.
After him was Geno Smith.
Nice.
Mike Glennon, Matt Barkley, Landry Jones. Yeah, no one I would have known or cared about.
So that quarterback class was just elite.
Dog shit.
It's a super elite quarterback class.
Super elite, yes.
Well, I guess I think we covered everything. I think we covered everything important. There's there's more to come.
We put a hijab over all of this.
Big old wrap.
We burritoed this motherfucker.
Big old burrito. I think there's more to come for NBA free agency. Still some names to watch out for, but I guess we gotta just wait and see for that. Still anticipation for the NFL season to start.
I'm getting an anticipation for the NFL season.
But with all of that being said, we have brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. We'll be back on Saturday to talk more NBA, more NFL, play another Jeopardy, talk whatever else is going on in the world. It has been me. It has been Devan. It has been real. We are out.
Smell that thing.